Hello everyone. Many thanks for joining me again. In focus today, the Earth has no curvature. Flat Earth classical proof. The fact that the curvature of the Earth has not been witnessed by anyone but NASA and other space agencies is one of the strongest pieces of evidence in support of the flat Earth, and it has not been debunked by anyone. As explained, you can test this evidence yourself with an ultra-zoom digital camera, which makes this evidence very dangerous to the official story. What astounds nearly everyone is how much drop in curvature there is based on the official dimensions of the alleged globe Earth, and how this curvature should be easily detectable not only by instruments but also by just everyday life. Based on the official dimension of the globe, at just 10 miles of distance, you should have a 67-foot drop in curvature, that is, 67 feet should be hidden from view. Taking into consideration the average eye height of a male at 5 feet 7 inches, the observable drop from eye height is 33 feet. At 100 miles away, there should be an amazing 6,668-foot drop in curvature, that is, 1.26 miles should be hidden from view. These calculations are 100% correct and have been affirmed through computer drafting software. Did you witness a curvature drop of 731 miles tall when you took that flight or drove from Los Angeles to New York, distance of 2,445 miles? Did you witness a sloping drop of 6,668 feet when you recently drove just 100 miles, or did the world seem flat to you, excluding mountains, hills, valleys, etc.? Telescopic and laser measurements reach the same conclusion. There's absolutely no detectable spherical Earth curvature. Furthermore, no one ever taught you the Earth's curvature math at school or college. Why? Every engineer, surveyor, mathematician, artilleryman, and astronomer should have a thorough understanding of the curvature and cite exactly how much curvature there is per mile and be able to demonstrate it through simple experimentation and measurement, but no one does. Why? If you're new to the flat Earth and are still skeptical, and you should be, you may argue that you have seen boats disappear over the curvature or that you saw the curvature from an airplane. However, these common knee-jerk responses you heard in school are provably wrong. First, you can bring the boats, hull and all, back into view with a powerful telescope if the water is calm, no mirage, and there is little atmospheric distortion. The boats are usually disappearing behind the atmosphere and waves, not a curvature, and the video proof is compelling. In short, many objects that should be hidden sometimes behind thousands of feet of curvature are clearly visible with an ultra-zoom camera, and the official excuses of refraction and looming are insufficient explanations. Second, in addition to there being no measurable curvature at the ground, there is no curvature at an altitude of at least 121,000 feet as proven via video of weather balloons and others. Thus, you did not see a curvature in an airplane at 30,000 feet and very likely witnessed an optical illusion caused by a curved window. Besides NASA and other space agencies, what about all of those photos and videos showing a curvature of the Earth from parachutists, airplanes, weather balloons, etc.? All of those photos and videos of the supposed Earth's curvature were filmed with fisheye or wide-angle lenses, like the GoPro, which created a false curvature effect. This isn't a theory because you can easily witness the distortion as the alleged curvature alters between convex and concave during the Felix Baumgartner jump or any other GoPro footage. Interestingly, in the 1930s, Russians went up in a balloon and reached 62,304 feet. This is what Popular Science said. Sky violet in color at 11-mile elevation. Soaring in their airtight balloon gondola to the record-breaking height of 11.8 miles above the Earth. The other day, 3 Russian aeronauts brought back the first scientific observations ever made at so great an altitude. Above their heads the sky provided a striking spectacle. Its color had turned to a soft, deep violet, almost devoid of the light-reflecting haze found at lower levels. Looking down, they tried in vain to detect any curvature of the Earth's horizon. Following their successful voyage to the stratosphere, in the gondola illustrated above, still higher ascents are planned. How do you calculate the curvature of the Earth? The distance below the curvature, How much of the object should be hidden behind the Earth, is calculated by squaring the distance to the object in miles and multiplying the answer by 8 inches. To find the curvature in any number of miles not given in the table, simply square the number, multiply that by 8, and divide by 12. Remember, this is trigonometric math based on the official globe model dimensions. This is easy math that every child should know. We all learned that E equals mc2, which is never used, but we never learned how quickly objects dip below the curvature. Simple math that can be demonstrated and proven across schools everywhere. As shown below, after the first few miles, the curvature becomes so great that there should be no difficulty in detecting it. This can be tested on land as well, as you can see mountains in the far distance that should be substantially below the curvature but never are. This curvature chart is proven accurate, but it is ignored by everyone. At just 10 miles away, easily visible with binoculars, you should see a visible 66-foot drop in the horizon, but you don't see it. Islands have been filmed at over 120 miles away. Even with a 14% adjustment for refraction, this is simply impossible. These may be my most important video I've made that discusses a big error made by all curvature calculators. The problem, perspective, was ignored. In fact, there are websites dedicated to long-distance photography. Very often globe theorists counter the curvature argument with videos and photographs showing the bottoms of buildings and ships disappear behind an alleged curvature. These theorists ignore the fact that angular resolution causes the zoomed-in waves at the convergence point to often obscure the bottoms of boats and buildings. Thanks for watching. Earth is flat.